Oh goodness. Hi everybody. Thanks for joining me today. This is my first live, so if I come off a little nervous, that's why. It's good to see you, Leticia, Galway, Milk Tea. Hey, how are you doing? Um, if you can hear me, if it's working, I don't even know if it is. Just say hi and let me know. If it's not, then I will fix it. Or not. So, um, anyway, I'll give it just another minute before we get started. A few things that I wanted to talk about today. Just to, I don't know, see how this works, try something a little different, and see how we're doing. Hey Ray, hey Torian. Uh, I hope everyone's doing well this weekend. I've done. Hey Iona, I haven't done much today except I was reading a book. If you've ever read The Outsider by Albert Camus, then it is where I am right now, and I'm just like my mind is blown by it. Wow. Hey, Purple Sneakers. Good to see you. Tosha, good to see you. JMSDCI. Hey, Pittsburgh. How you doing? And Robin. Wow. Hey, I got some good ones in here. Look at this group. You guys are fantastic. Thanks so much for showing a little bit of support here. Again, if I'm coming off nervous, I am. Trust me. I am like shaking. Anyway, um, so I was wholeheartedly going to react to Foodie Beauty this weekend. But we were kind of let down because she was supposed to do this her time warp situation and then she didn't. And so we're sitting here waiting for it to happen. But we kind of knew. I was really kind of surprised when she put up on her Twitter that she was going to release this video on Saturday, because then in her follow-up, random vlog or whatever, she was talking about how she had plans for Saturday. So I really didn't think that was going to happen. But yeah, hey ho, here we are. Hey Nan, Stephanie, Soma. Wow, you guys are awesome. Yeah, me too, Milk Tea. Like, I was really looking forward to it. Out of all of her videos that she does, I know Leticia told me that nothing that she does will ever, impress her, and that's fine. But out of all the things she does, these are the ones that I can't. I don't know. I can't really do a lot of her other videos at the moment. I feel like I'm always saying the same thing. It's like, oh my god, why is she always looking at Pete's food? Oh my god, why is she eating this again? Oh my god, her manners are disgusting. And so it's really hard to to find something else to talk about. And so that's why I find these so interesting. But in the meantime, here we are, waiting for Foodie Beauty's time warp. So we can all react to it. Um, hey, Saf. Hey, Stephanie. Good to see you. Um, and so, yeah, like I said, I just, I don't know. I was waiting for it and so disappointed. That's why I decided to go live this morning. I was hoping I'd wake up UK time and somehow she would have managed to put it up, and she didn't. I guess that equipment is still defective, or, whatever it is. Hey, Wild Rose. Good to see you. Um, and so, yeah, so there we are. In Canada, is it noon there? Is it 12 o'clock where she is? Um, so if it is, when is this going to come out? Because I'm afraid that I'll probably be in bed, and then it'll just, it'll be old news by the time I get to it, but never mind. Wow. I'm really flattered by all of the people that are here. Thank you so much. Um, so in the meantime, Tori, and I'm not wearing my hat today. So, so hopefully that's appreciated. I need another haircut, but hey ho. Hey Facey, good to see you. Scrink. Oh my god. I can't believe all these people are here. I thought like I'd have like half a person. Like I'm so thankful. Anywho, did anyone get up to anything exciting this weekend? Because again, like I said, I've just been reading. I've been like, I don't know. It's just one of these crazy times. But I can't. I did leave my apartment at some point today because I went grocery shopping and I had my mask on. And for those of you who wear glasses, maybe you can like relate that when you put your mask on, your glasses fog up, right? So I was walking around the supermarket and I was like literally bumping into like everything and everyone. I looked like Mr. Magoo trying to go shopping. It was terrible. I hope nobody like managed to record it and it end up on YouTube because I look ridiculous. That that whole thing. Um, oh wow. Hey, mom of two. Lee, wow. Mark, oh my God. I'm beyond beside myself. Um, a wild rose, you did. Wow, I need to start doing that. I don't know. I've been contemplating it. My husband's really into going to the gym. I just feel like it would turn into a competition. We're both very competitive with each other, and so it would be like he would go more often than me, and I would feel like I lost the competition. So it wouldn't be ideal for us to at least go to the same gym. Uh, um, I have to wear my contact lenses every day now. I can imagine, especially with that heat. Wearing in that heat with a mask like that, I can't even imagine. I mean, where my parents live, it's really, really hot for the US. You can imagine, like, one of the hottest cities probably in America, and they're struggling with wearing a mask and all of that right now as well. So I can't imagine. Golly, it's true. I look like Mr. Magoo. If I would have been behind the wheel, everyone would have, and everything would have been destroyed. It would have been horrendous. Oh, um, oh, what happened to Tara? I missed it. Nothing. Oh no, you threw out your back. Oh, sorry to hear about that. Um, and surfing sounds like fun. Again, something that my husband is really good at. He got me lessons once, and I was like flopping around on the surfboard. I couldn't stand up or anything. It was horrendous. um, Put my mask up a little higher on the nose. I will do that. Orange Theory Fitness. I wonder if we have that in the UK. We probably do. I'll definitely have a look at it. Milk tea, I heard that yeah, you're working from home now. They've sent us back to work, and I bet you that we're going to end up in the same situation. Um, it's just a matter of time. One thing I wonder though, because like in the UK, everyone is acting like things have gone back to normal, but then when you watch the news and stuff, they're definitely talking about how it's in fact still getting worse. So I don't want to be pessimistic about it, but and it is nice to leave where you live, or your house, whatever. Um, but I still am hesitant because I'm just like, this, it's just a really scary world. Um, Leticia, yeah, I found myself cleaning a little bit yesterday as well, and I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe that that I'm like cleaning. I clean normally anyway, but yesterday I was like throwing stuff away. I was like, get rid of it. It was horrendous. I was an absolute nightmare yesterday. Oh God. So challenging when you're first starting out. All right. Yeah, I mean, Orange Theory. I don't know much about it, but I have heard that a lot of people really enjoy it. One thing I did try though was what was it? I'm drawing a blank. I haven't seen it even here. They call their like gyms like a box or something. What is it called? Anyway, it was super intense, and I was just like, I don't know, this is not for me. These people were like pros at what they were doing, and it was allegedly like a beginner's class, and I looked like a fool, an absolute fool. So never mind. Hey Facey, you're cleaning today. uh, I think that the whole like everyone's like house or apartment must be like super immaculate. Oh my God. What does it say? Try twisting the ear loops around to get a tighter fit. Lets out less hot. Oh, I didn't think of that. I'll definitely try that because I become like paralyzed. I mean, I can see up close, but far away or anything like that. That's it. While it was CrossFit, I only went to like I went twice. I was like, nope, I couldn't do it. Um, but yeah, whenever I drive or I need to like cross the street or anything, I definitely need my glasses, and I look like a fool, an absolute fool. In southwestern Ontario, oh, it's getting worse. It is here too. I mean, I guess I can talk about it now. My husband was laid off from his job because of yeah, that's it, Wild Rose. Because of the situation, he worked for a major airline, and sadly, that's people you can't go anywhere right now, right? We've been very fortunate that he's found another job, and things are gonna be fine. We'll be fine. But this is a lot of people's jobs that are being affected, and it's really scary. Romania. Oh, you're in Romania? Oh wow. I got rid of so much crap. My partner thought I was leaving. Oh my god, that is too much. Oh my god. Now, see, one thing is that have you ever like gone through your closet and you're like going and you're like you forgot you had something, but then when you go to get rid of it, you're like, oh, but maybe I'm gonna need this one day. Um, yeah, I was doing that yesterday. I was like, no, we don't need it. We're never gonna need it. Just throw it out. Facing furloughs. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't know where you are in the world, but hopefully things gets better. Uh, Romania. That's really cool. Hmm, very cool. Um, Wild Rose, you're lucky to be essential. Yeah, yeah. My job is essential at the moment too, and frankly, I feel so lucky and privileged that I don't think it's ever gonna affect, at least for the foreseeable future, what I do. Um, but never mind. Yeah, Saf girl, CrossFit. It's brutal. I could have cried. I think I got in the car after the second one. It was like never again. Like I sped out of that car park. Like I've never sped out of something before in my life. It was horrendous. Tara, I am in Dorset in southern England. Wild Rose. I work with a cable provider giving you porn and Netflix. That is priceless. Oh my god. Tara, are you in the UK as well? A lot you wish you had kept. I think it's one of those things where, yeah, I feel that way too, but hopefully I'll stop the regret after, the bin men come and take it away. Oh dear. Um, so has anyone seen the latest I don't know why I keep bringing this up. Well, I haven't brought it up in this, but the latest ALR video, um, actually the past couple, which I refuse to really look at. I've been watching them on Robin's channel because he just makes it so much more entertaining and he's funny and I need that additional point to get through it. Um, but all right, Tara, cool. Um, but I'm really getting fed up of how she does this. Like, she starts with like a haul of something, then in like the middle for like 30 seconds, we'll talk about what the point of like the title of the video was, and then the second half, she like goes back to a haul of some sort. I did notice that in her last video, she was at Barnes and Noble, and there was like a step, and she couldn't do it, and I was like, whoa, why are you not discussing that? Like, uh, never mind. I wouldn't say that entirely. Our networks are getting a workout. All right. Yeah, it was really bad. And then it was weird because she was like in the cafe in Barnes and Noble, and I can't remember if she said she bought anything at the cafe itself. And then and then after that she went to Starbucks and got another drink anyways, in which she said it tasted like something that you wash your body with. I that really grossed me out. I couldn't. So thank you, Robin, I guess is the point for addressing these videos because I can't. Oh, hey, Belinda. It's good to see you. Um, I have subscribed to your new channel, by the way, because I love those story times. Um, I absolutely think that you crack me up in a way that I don't know. I've said before that I have family, like, they're not in Tennessee, but they're in Kentucky. And just like the way that you speak and you tell your stories reminds me a lot of them. And I absolutely think you're funny. Um, so thanks for joining me. Let's see. Do I think that she was bullshitting about the step? I don't know. I I hope she was, but I still couldn't believe that it's like a step and she couldn't do it. And then she goes online and tells us like how much weight she's lost in the rest. In my heavier days, which I was nowhere near that, so I guess I can't speak from her experience. But I mean, like a set of stairs, yeah, like that. You get to the top of it and you're out of breath. You got to stop for a sec, whatever. And then at the time as well, I was smoking, so that didn't help. But one single step, like up to the sidewalk from like the pavement, that was pretty tricky. I couldn't believe that was like a problem. But I guess hey ho, watch her through Robin. Yeah, I think everyone watches her through Robin. I can't drink tea. It tastes like flowers and dirt to me. Oh no. I guess it depends on what kind of tea. A lot of my British friends make fun of me because I drink green tea. Um, and I guess if I were to drink like black tea or something like that, I don't know. I I think in our cupboard we have Yorkshire Gold and PG Tips. So I guess one of those. I'm not sure. Um, it was ridiculous, Tara. It was sad too. Let's not let's not joke about it really because it was ridiculous. Oh hey Trisha. Um, managed to get over curbs before, but that's pure inattention, not actual difficulty. Yeah. Yeah, it's really she had 3 steps in the old place where she was 100 pounds heavier, so she was doing it for the drama. Yeah. Um, again, I hope that she was, because otherwise there's no excuse. Because again, then she went back to twirling her hair, saying she's not going to change for anyone or whatever. And I really felt like that was ridiculous. But she definitely wasn't joking about the step back when lost it. Back when the ex-girlfriend, she made a big deal about jumping off the curb. Oh dear. Oh, did we notice in uh God, I'm so nervous. But I'm amongst a good crowd, so I don't think that you'll hold it against me. But there was that video that Foodie Beauty just did, and it was that ridiculous daily vlog, random vlog or whatever it was. And did you notice all the things that in DC's chat that people were saying like, "Where's the exercise ball? Where's the Casorio or whatever it was," and then you could like visually see them. I wonder if that was like placement. Like, I wonder if she watches DC's channel and then she was like, "We got to put these out because people think that I got rid of them because all we're eating is fast food." I don't know. Like it was coincidence that she that it seemed that she was just doing that. Hey Jody. I like Taylor's of Harrogate biscuit tea or Yorkshire Gold. Oh, cool. Milk tea the other day, in your video when you were talking about dipping her cake into the tea. You absolutely set the record straight, like a biscuit. And then I think you put hobnobs on your Twitter. That was hilarious. That was so funny. Hey Jen, good to see you. Happy Labor Day to all those in the U.S. Um, let me see here. Well, Tara, she must do. She must do. And I think that's where she gets a lot of these like this trolling ability because she sees what people are commenting and complaining about, and then she's like, "Well, I'll show you," Milk. And then you were like, "I think she mispronounced it." She did. Here's the thing, ladies and gents. I don't pretend to be much of anything, and I think that if you've seen a couple of my videos, one thing that I did that I do, and if I may just be humble about it, I do quite well as language. French is amongst, like, I would say my top four. The other ones I can just get by here and there, but I speak four fluently, and then English make it five. In my opinion, her French, and Leticia, I think you speak French as well. I said that Galway. I'll get to that. That her French is very questionable, and then things like subsets of vocabulary for food and stuff, there's no reason that she can't pronounce food. I mean, if you've ever learned a foreign language whatsoever, you would know how to say some food at least. And the way she stumbles over that is really ridiculous. Galway. You once said you went to Chernobyl. What was it like? Okay, so you can ask Saf Girl. She asked me about it maybe a couple weeks ago when I was putting together the video for that. And it's turned out to be really difficult because I have a lot of different layers that have to go on it. And I have been working on it, but I have to say that it's a difficult one to get through, at least for me. It's hard to go back and see some of the pictures. I don't speak crap in it. It was wrong. Milk tea, it was wrong. Anywho, um, it was really difficult. If you want, I can just tell you the story now. If you're interested in hearing about it, purple it was. It was hilarious. Oh, we have to talk about something else too. But Chernobyl. When I went there, it was kind of I was watching a lot of Dan Bell at the time because he used to do a lot of urban exploration, and so going somewhere like other than like France or Spain or whatever, I was like I want to go somewhere different, and so I found this trip, and I went with a company called Solo East, and I think it was like the flights there were relatively cheap, and then when I got there, the company I used, I think they charged me like 130 US dollars. You had to pay in dollars for the entire day. And when I was there, we visited like a school and we saw all kinds of stuff. And I think the video will do it more justice. So please just be a little bit more patient. I'm really trying to get it done. It's just, I want to make sure that it's right, because unlike just a reaction, I want it to be something that I'm proud of, because a reaction is, it is what it is. So please just bear with me for that one. Wonder how her night with BB went. Yeah, well, that was the thing, Lee. That was the thing, because I was thinking, I was like, because she said that she was going to release that video, her time warp, on Saturday, and I was like, but then you said you have plans with BB, and that doesn't make sense, because she said that they were going to have dinner, and I was like, well, is she going to have dinner with BB and then do the time warp, or is she going to eat two dinners, maybe in the other order? Sister, we don't want to know. I don't. Ugh. But you should have seen. I don't know if you guys watch Miss Gloria. She's or they. Sorry about that. Is fantastic, and and he took her. They took her for filth on that one. Absolutely read her for filth, and I just was like, well, you do it right. Hey Texas. Hey Sally. Hey neighbor. It's hard to be in places like that. It's amazing, but not comfortable. I felt that way. Yeah, it's like one of those where we all left and we felt like we were we all felt like it was an amazing opportunity, but at the same time you leave and you're like heartbroken and you like lose sleep over it, and horrendous. Oh my god, I cannot believe I have all these rock stars here. Oh my god. I really thought there would be like 5. I mean, oh my god. I'm flattered again. Sorry. Anywho, so yeah, Robin, it was a booty call. Well, ladies and gents, do we think that he booty called her, or was it the other way around? That's my question. That's really my question, because I don't know. I don't know. Hey KM, how you doing? It's good to see you again. Yeah. So just an uncomfortable thing to think about. That, oh, but then didn't she come back and she put up a picture that she picked up her I don't want to say it, her bush named Harry, right? Isn't that like one of the things that she showed? And at the same time, when she's been talking a long time about like her ring light is there and all these things, and I'm like, sister, ring lights are like, I mean, maybe if she got like the full size one, they're like, I don't know, 100 quid. But if they're like, she got like one of the small ones, they're like 30 quid. Like, come on. She can certainly do better than that. Hey, who is she? Hey, who is he? Trisha's here as well. She's another good who'sie. Oh, you guys are too kind. I don't even think it was a friend date. I think she had to get her stuff and she made it into something else in her head. I bet. I absolutely bet, because I would think that she but does he have a girlfriend though? I mean, like I said, I like her time warps, but a lot of the other things I don't really care for. Did you just say Chantal is my sister? Oh, you did not even. Yeah, but that's the thing, Eden. It's $20, right? She just if you had a girlfriend and she like showed up and she was like, "Can I get my things?" Oh my god. Have you guys? Okay, so yeah, we've all probably dated, other people, and when I have, moved out or whatever, I just left it. I was like, I don't need it. You can have it. I don't really care. I don't need any of this stuff. And so for her to have to keep going back to get stuff is like really, that's sus, isn't it? That's really sus, because surely she has an ulterior motive, and I don't. But the excuse to go back is priceless. It is milk tea. It is, because it's like, I don't know. Like I said, the problem with this Gloria is that they feel you can't say anything about someone being fat if you are fat, if you yourself are fat. That's a tricky question, and I think that there are other people that have that concern. But I think that everyone is subject to criticism, and especially for those that, like, when I was losing weight, sure as hell I would talk about somebody else if I felt like they were taking the mick, or there was some reason that they were drawing attention to me, even though I was trying to lose weight. Um, because people couldn't. I don't know. That's a really tricky one. And I, I don't know. I guess everyone is subject to criticism, so anyone can say what they want. I mean, frankly. What did Torian say? It makes me laugh. Sister wife. Oh my god. What? Oh, so silly. Yeah. You guys are cracking me up. She's shady. She is. I take everything I want, need the first time around. Correct, Tara. Correct. Absolutely correct. You get what you need and you go. You don't keep calling them back, and particularly for things that are like nonsensical, right? Like, so ridiculous. The problem is that if fat people can't talk about fat people, the follow up is that thin people can't talk about fat people because, yeah, that's Wild Rose. You always have like the most like insightful comments. You really do. It's so funny. My ex-husband came back for years to get his stuff, and that meant a lot of crying and begging until his stuff mysteriously disappeared. Belinda, you made me laugh. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is I wonder why, like, he wouldn't have just made her things mysteriously disappear, or just, like, I don't know, just, like, thrown them out. Like, she didn't need that bush. And of course, that's making me so uncomfortable to say, but her bush named Harry, she could have gone to the supermarket and bought a new one. Okay, that bush. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Cannot even. Not a thing. So literally no one is allowed to criticize unless they are perfect. Gotcha. Wild Rose, you're right. You're right. All her ex-lover stories involve other women whom she seeks negatively or calls crazy. Pretty sure she's a negative woman in each story. Tick. Correct. Exactly. The funny thing is that 200 pounds is not skinny either. Yeah, I feel what you mean. I really do. Look, I mean, my heaviest, and I'll just say it, I was 240, and I don't feel like I really was like even paying attention to what other people were doing. I think that I was so. This is okay. So I hope that this makes sense, and I hope that it does, because when I was bigger, there would be no way you would ever catch me on something like YouTube, and so for me to have even like taken the risk and doing something like this is like something that I wouldn't have done previously, and so it's kind of like a weird thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm getting lost in my thoughts. She's back. I did a couple of ALR, but don't follow anyone else right now. Gotcha. If you listen to what food he said, maybe for dinner. Oh God, I'd be surprised if she took her sorry over to him to borrow. Texas. She said, I wouldn't be surprised if she took her Corsori over there for him to borrow, then went to get it back, saying it wouldn't fit in her car. That would keep it going and going. Oh my God. Oh, who is she? I'm going to need your help for this one because we're going to talk about her in a second too. Not because I want to be mean, just because I was so. Oh, hey, Cindy. It's good to see you. And again, thank you to everyone that's here. If I missed you, sorry. I've already said I'm quite nervous. So I'm trying to watch the chat and kind of keep my thoughts at the same time. But who is she? I know. So do a series on you at Milk Tea Reacts. You are a fascinating. Okay, who is she? Milk Tea is incredibly articulate, and I think that she does things. She says things in a way that are. She makes her point and she's very direct about it, but at the same time, it sounds really good. And so if you weren't really kind of like listening, you might not get what she's on about. I think that's fantastic. She does such good reactions. Okay, so I know I may do some more lives and answer questions. Please do. Please definitely do. Who is she? Okay, so we were talking the other day after you did your live, which sorry I didn't make it. Well, I made it, but I was getting ready for work, so I really couldn't participate fully. But this video that Jen did, and if you're not a Jen fan, I don't know that much about her, so if I say something that's incorrect, just correct me, I guess. She got that haircut, okay? And I don't even care about the haircut. I don't care what it looks like. I was just mad that she told him to do that, and literally he did it, and then she was mad about it. Now, okay, I'll tell you a story. One time my mom was getting her hair done, and she was like, "Well, while we're here, can you cut my son's hair too?" And so they cut it, and it was like to the scalp, like it was like a 0 grade, and I was probably like 8 or 9, right? Like I was really young, and my mom was so angry, but it was because they had messed up the haircut. But according to me, that's what that's what she did. Like he did exactly what she told him to do. She said at her shoulder length. But then the scary and her like horrifying thing was that when she showed where her shoulder was, I was like, "Really? That's where your shoulder is?" She was like, "Yeah, that's my neck." And I was like, "What? Oh my god. Who's he? Tell me." I mean, and then they both dyed their hair with box perm. Well, I almost said box perm. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what this stuff is. I need to dye my hair. Um, what is it? It was just like box coloring. I don't know. Anyway, and I thought it looked fine at the end. I mean, but there was the way that she flipped around that wheelchair that I was sitting there like, dang, like could you imagine if she wanted to run someone over in that thing, she could. She absolutely could. So I'm not going to her house. I'm not gonna go anywhere near her because if she thought I was talking about her, she'd just run me over. That thing moved fast. I'm serious. The video started with her literally saying, "No, you're gonna hack it off." Yeah, yes, she did. To be fair, it was hard to see where her shoulders were. Yeah, I know. But then she should have like I don't know. He should have showed her. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I just thought that she she was like really upset at first, or allegedly upset, and then come to find out it was exactly what she told him to do. Her hair looked fine after. Jean looked painted on. It was too flat and dark. Milk tea. It looked painted on. Oh my god. Yes, the neuropathy made her not feel where her neck and shoulders are. Oh god. I'm doing a box color as we speak. Yes. um a dollar says she has then started down the oh. Oh my no, she did not. She did not run someone over in it. I don't I don't even know what to say. Oh my god. Okay. Um, Milk tea. I agree. I thought Gene he did a respectable job, better than I could do. Surely anything better I could do. She would never want me to get scissors near her hair. Never. Oh my god, I would absolutely butcher it. I could barely comb my own. I don't even have a lot left. Jen worried about her hair, but her upcoming diabetic coma. Yeah, I think that she has bigger fish to fry, and I don't even know if she like even like leaves her house. So frankly, if like why would it matter if her hair was off? I mean, who's gonna see it? She could borrow one of my hats. She could borrow a baseball hat from me. Um, oh my god, she looked frightening in the hair dye. She did, and I noticed that he said something like the ammonia was so thick in it that like you could barely breathe, and I was like, oh, maybe you should have found one without ammonia because we don't want her to feel any more uncomfortable. Hey Cynthia, I wish we knew what Jen is really eating. She has to be cheating massively on her keto. I have to absolutely agree with you. She must be. Wild Rose, she must be because so in my experience, there's a lot of different ways for keto to work. There's a lot of research on what works for you doesn't necessarily work for me, and whatever. But there are times where you're looking just for the downward trend, and frankly, if she hasn't lost a significant amount of weight, I think men lose a lot faster than women. I think. I know some women that have done the same programs and stuff or the same style of eating that I have, and they just can't get it off. But and I think that a lot of it has to do with it's a lot of processed food as well. I mean, these sausages are an addiction. I've never seen somebody who does grocery hauls and every single time it's like, I got these sausages, I got those sausages, I got, I don't think that that's great. I don't see what's so hard about taking a piece of chicken and just like putting it, in your Instapot or whatever with a vegetable. I don't get it. Mm. In high school, a lady in a wheelchair ran over my friend's foot and yelled at her that she would have been watching where she was going. Oh my god. I don't know if any of you. Well, never mind. Um, there's a guy who often drives down our street in his, and he's blasting music, and I get out of his way every time too. I'm just like, no, 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 no. Your hat would not fit over her forehead. Oh my god. Texas that comment. Oh my god. Well, it might do. It has like I don't know. It is fitted. You're right. It probably will. I think I have like a couple ones that have like a snaps in the back. Maybe she could borrow one of those, or I don't know. Some people think that you can totally ignore the calories on keto. You can't. In my opinion, you can. I think at first when you start it, you need it, once your body is fat adapted, then yes, I think the calories matter even more. Because I think that once you're in ketosis, which is your 72 hours, or for some people it could take longer depending on how long it's been since you've eaten that way. Um, she's not following keto. Sorry, guys. And she's like the others who won't take any advice. So I mean, I would never reach out to her anyway. But I bet if somebody has tried to give her advice on how to do it, she's not going to do it. She's following the Cheeto, not keto. Oh my God, Jody. True men, men lose weight faster than women, but I used to weigh over 400 pounds. When I started eating healthy, the weight started dropping like water. Correct. Like 8 pounds a week. That is correct. There have been times where when I was, losing weight, that I could lose like a pound a day. I mean, easily. So sorry if this is too personal, but how much weight have you lost, Mike? You don't have to answer. I'm just curious. 80 pounds. So I know that. I mean, I've put pictures up before in some of my videos, and they're not always as clear because I tend not to have pictures of that so much anymore. I have like a part of my Facebook like where I won't go past a certain date because it's just, and yeah. So there you are. Is she fatter than Amber or Chantal? She looks like it. Jenny, I don't know. Can anyone answer that? I don't know what she weighs. I think if Amber and Chantal are probably are they big? I don't know. I can't even answer. It's a function of StreamYard milk tea. So did anyone else see the video where she burnt the hell out of those pork chops and then she said she loved the flavor of the burnt seasonings? I didn't see that one, but yeah. Well, who was she? They went kind of hand in hand because people told me that once I stopped smoking, I would gain weight, and I was like, well, I'm not doing either of these anymore. So it was like one of those. It's Texas. Jen is the biggest. Oh my god. But we were talking about this the other day, Hoosie. So if you'll join in with me, we were talking about how he said to her that he liked her because she was confined. And that really bothered me. That really bothered me because I was sitting here thinking to myself, I was like, as a language person, I'm a geek. I don't know why my brain works like this. It's almost like a fault. Um, but I think that when you say that somebody is confined, it means that they can't like leave somewhere, right? They can't move. Why would you, out of all of the things that he could have said that he liked about her, he chose confined? I don't understand. My brain was like going crazy over it. My brain was sitting there honestly like, what in the hell? Why did you choose that word? I don't know. I think that's horrendous and disgusting. He's gross. I know that he has his own problems, but isn't it like one of the things like when you are trying to like free yourself from an addiction is like to not hang around other people that have addictions, and so they're both enabling each other. And I think that it's horrendous and it's disgusting. Um, I don't. I've got nothing. I think it's horrendous. But yeah. Gene is a super creepy guy. Yes, he is. Gives me the creeps every time. Um, and Gene probably does control her. Oh, it's not uncommon. He's a douche drunk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. Oh, did we see? I don't. I'm gonna allege. We can switch topics here for just a second. Um, so in DC's chat the other day, we were talking about how Miss effing Wonderful. I know it could be quiet because if she hears me, she'll show up, right? Um, Miss effing Wonderful was being horrendous in her last video. I saw on Twitter today that her channel is like gone. Not because YouTube did it. She's for some reason privated her video, and some people were speculating it was for drama to get people talking about her. But That girl, she's worse than all of them as far as I'm concerned. Both of them are controlling. Oh my god, Torian, whenever I see something and you write both, you make me laugh. For someone to stay over 500 pounds or gain weight at 500 pounds, they have to be overeating all the time. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Um, but that's the thing. But I mean, we could talk about ALR's weight because she hasn't lost anything. She's plateaued for like months. Now, breaking a plateau can be hard. There are certain things you can do. None of these things is she going to do. One of them being you can increase a fast. You can do all kinds of different things. You can lower your calorie intake. You can blah blah. But she's not going to do that. She's not going to do any of that. So she's either going to stay that weight for the rest of her life, or she's just going to gain it back. I don't know what it is. Do we have thoughts in the comments? I know. Who is she? She's gonna show up. She's gonna show up and I'll abruptly end the chat like I do some of my reacts. I'm gonna be like, no, bye. That chick is crazy. I can't understand her or her enablers. Well, but you know what? But I don't understand Jen's either. Okay, because who are these people that send her gifts? Who are these people that send her gifts? I don't understand. I mean, okay, let's imagine somebody who's like fantastic. I don't know. Let's say, I don't know. Susie's fantastic. She has a great channel. She's probably not getting gifts. Jen, like, has like a wish list on Amazon. I don't, what? Doesn't make any sense. I don't understand YouTube's platform at all. I think there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on. Like, it is what it is. But, how long has it been she's been out of surgery? I don't know. I think, was it like April time? It's been since lockdown though, because remember she said that Becky couldn't go in with her. So it's been a minute, I think. If Miss Wonderful shows up in here, I'll rip her a new one picking on my YouTube son. Oh, Belinda. I think that everyone would go nuts considering that she treats her animals like rubbish. Absolute horrendous. Oh my god! And the way she was, that dog was really terrified. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit more calm. I feel like I can laugh, and it's not like it's not like a scary one. Cam, we'll make this brief. She is a woman who mostly does live streams. She has a significant follower list. I don't know. Well, does, I don't care. She is always drunk. She's getting in fights. People threaten to like call like animal control on her all the time. It's like somebody that you really don't want to engage with. But for some reason, she has like people that adore her, and I don't. So, and just take my word for it. It's like you don't. Let's not. Yeah, she's horrendous. Right. So I won't keep you much longer. I'm again. I thank you all so much for being here. I was really nervous, and I'm having a great time. So thank you. So before we start making our move and enjoying the rest of our day, what is see here? From what I've heard, Destiny also treats her animals like rubbish. I don't think Amber's great to her animals. I don't think she is. I think the one that the one that, I don't know, maybe this is an unpopular opinion, the one that I see showing the most affection to her animals is Chantal with her sham. You know, sham. She's doing fine, I guess. The other ones though, people. Do you remember that video where Amber had to strike back because people were saying that Twinkie was overweight, and she's like, "There's different kinds of Chihuahuas." Oh my god, it's like, yeah. But Miss Not So Wonderful is the worst by far. I cannot even believe that YouTube would allow that. I don't know why. Because people like threaten to report her to like the police and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know how nothing has been done. She, her neighbors must be livid. Like, anyway. Um, let's see. Her demon voice, Sham. Uh, Chantal definitely loves her cats. Yeah, probably. Um, oh my god, we're gonna react to that together. Mike saw Dana and Destiny new vid. Oh my god, it's gonna be so boring. We'll have to laugh a lot because otherwise I'm not sure I'll be able to get through it. I do think that I wonder if like Amber's ever like left things at their house and she's like, oh, I have to go pick up some stuff that I left at Destiny's house. I heard that Destiny dumps animals. Oh, what? That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. Just stop letting the cats eat Cheetos. I didn't think that the cat had eaten the Cheeto, and I had to go back, and it certainly did. That's so weird because like my cat, he doesn't go near anything like that. Like unless there's like, because he's a Bengal, so he's really particular about things. Um, if there's not a lot of meat content, he doesn't go near it. He's just not interested. So the fact that her cat ate a Cheeto, I was like, oh my god, I can't imagine my cat doing that. Dana and Destiny dumped her dog. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Oh, you're right, Wild Rose. I never did understand I wonder if we're ever gonna get the true story of what happened. If it really was like a mutual like let's just part ways with she and was it Ricky and Eric, but we won't because your cats eat Cheetos, mine won't. I don't know. Maybe my cat. I wish he would. um, they grabbed the bag. Did they talk back to you when you took the bag? Oh God. Right. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. It was so much fun seeing you. Thank you so much for being here. I would absolutely love to see you again sometime soon. And when this Time Warp video comes out, yes, I'm gonna react to it because hopefully we get it sooner rather than later, and hopefully it's gonna be if not factual, at least some kind of entertaining. So anyway, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekends. Again, lovely to see you, and I'll speak to you soon. Or not? I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah, yeah. I'll see you guys. Have a good one. Thank you again for coming. Bye.